Hello everyone, I'm JC Bricks, and today we're going to be talking about my Lego City, which I am making. So, did make a Lego City, but I took it apart because I wasn't happy with it. But I'll probably build this one and end up taking it apart in some places to factor in more sets are going to be coming out and other ideas you get. But today we will be talking about all the plans I've got and try and make everything fit. But obviously, the way this is all now, just literally forget how it's all laid out at the moment, because this isn't at all how it's going to be. This is just me sorting it out, getting these platforms in, so I had to move stuff out of the way and blah blah blah, and put stuff up on platforms. Like, these buildings aren't even going to be on the platforms. I have no ideas of putting them on platforms, so just forget the way it's all laid out today. And today I will just talk about the ideas I've got, and then we'll obviously see the journey through the videos of, you'll see how my Lego City is progressing and finally be made. So we are over this side, so I'll start on this side and work my way over. But first off, it is actually, so you know the sort of size we have to play with, it is from front to back, it is 4 base plates wide, or 4 base plates deep, sorry, and it's actually 13 base plates wide, so it works out about 52 base plates I think we have to play with, which is quite a lot, but it's not. It's not a lot. In my head, I'm like, yeah, that's a lot, and then you start putting everything out, and you're like, actually, no, that wasn't actually a lot at all. I'm not being funny. You can see we haven't actually got loads of space already, and this is just me laying stuff out. So, but right, we'll start this end, which will be 2.5 base plates wide. I want it, and it's going to be a sea and a beach and a lighthouse. So I have got the lighthouse set, which is on the display shelves, which I will bring out and put in that back corner. And then next to it will be a base plate of sea. Then, yep, so it'll be 1, 2, yeah. So this base plate, that base plate will be just sea. That base plate will be the lighthouse. And then I have this base plate, which will be, this one will be half sea, half sand. This one will be quarter sea and about 3/4 sand. And then these two at the front will be just sand. This one will be quarter because I want the beach to come out. I don't want it just to be one base. Well, to be fair, it might even be one base plate. We'll see how, when I start building it, we'll see how it looks. But I wanted to, like, not everything else is mills plated in this city. Everything's mills plated. This area won't be mills plated because I want the sea to start lower, and that means I've got room to build up the sand up to mills plate. That's why I'm going to start the sea with no mills plate and then build it up with the sand. So the sand will go not a lot up. It's only going to be a few places because of the mills plate. But we'll see. It might change again, but the sand will then curl round. That's why I'm going to aim for this one to have quarter sea, 3/4 sand, so I can have that corner and curl it round. And then you've got that half base plate here, which will just be like paths, shacks, and seating areas, like picnic areas, or even like when you see at the beach, you've got the little shacks where you can sit down and eat like fast food and stuff like that. And then where this base plate at the back will be C, this base plate will be C. I want to build a wall all the way along, so like you've got like then that sort of be up here. That should be up here. That's what I've got in my head. That'll be up here, working into the sand. Beach curls round, goes to that wall, lighthouse, C. And then if this platform stays here, which I highly think so, it will, I will have a tunnel here going through and coming through there, which it won't be a road plate one, it will be a walk-through tunnel, so you can walk through to the beach, because I won't be having any road plates here, and so there's no need for road plates coming through, so I'll have a footpath tunnel. It'll be quite wide. I want to make the whole tunnel brick built as well all the way through, and I've got to factor in the fact there is a train track in there as well. So yeah, I'm gonna have to work that out, but obviously I can do a train crossing. There's still a train crossing, so I can make a train crossing. That'd be no problem. And then on this was going to be Ninjago, but again, I've changed my mind for the 18th millionth time. I'll probably change it again. But I'm now looking at maybe putting the botanical, because I was going to, well, let's start with the Ninjago idea. I was going to put the Ninjago Ninjago sets up here and all the way along. And then obviously the Ninjago sets are surrounded by water, so I was going to put the water, and then I was going to have like waterfall features coming off and stuff like that. But then the botanical gardens came out. So, and that's 2 base plates wide, which this platform is exactly 2 base plates wide. So that's not really good to me, because I could put the botanical gardens at the back facing to us, but it's 2 base plates wide, so I can't, and that's what the set is, so I can't build anything on the side of it or add to it. So with that in mind, I probably have to put the botanical garden set there, maybe facing this way or facing that way, and that means I'd have to put it there, or I could put it in the middle, going this way, not that way, and then just build like a garden or tree, everything, like a woodland area, maybe even like a pond up here, with a lot of animals and wildlife, and just do that there. But again, just an idea. But I'm probably moving towards the botanical garden set here, because I have another platform here which is 5.5 base plate wide. Comes all the way down, goes that way. And I could put all the Ninjago sets at the back, and then they'll be on the top going across. And then I could factor into the fact that where I said I had a pond, this is all surrounded by water. I could bring it through and into like a pond or a lake this side, and have the botanical gardens further over here. So it's just more ideas. I can still make it work. Hopefully we'll make it work. And at the front, I'll be having the walls built, and I have made this is obviously a base plate, but I've made it just a little bit wider, just so I can build the wall up and then I can build into it. So I can just make that path a little bit longer, well, thicker, and then I could actually build like a nice wall all the way along. I've got a lot of pieces to make walls and that, so I've got that idea. But again, I don't know if I need to build a huge wall, because, oh god, if it is Ninjago, then it's going to be water, so I could just build like a masonry brick wall just to stop, like, so the wall wouldn't come over, you know what I mean, just to make it look a bit more real. This area would probably be all the modulars. All the modulars will get into here. Again, you see the train tracks out already, but that was just me trying to draft a picture and see if we can get it round, which we can, and the train does work and it goes all the way around. I know half the train track you can't actually see, but if I had the train track and no platforms, then I'd have even less room for buildings, because obviously with the train track in there, and then obviously it goes around the back, that means I would have had to push the modular buildings forward, again push the modular buildings back, then I would only have less space. So that's why I've got the platforms up, and that's why you're only really going to see half the train track. But it is what it is. I want a train, but I need the room, so that is half the train track is going to be seen. So I can't do much about that because of the room I have. I do like this platform here, because, like I say, with the beach area, the lighthouse, and with that tunnel I can make, and this just shuts it off. This is its own area. Then you got this area. So this all at the top could be Ninjago, botanical, woodland area, plants, everything, wildlife, and then maybe a lake or a pond over there, going into the Ninjago over here. This building here I like, and I really do want to factor into the city, which I have actually been thinking, if I am going to be doing this tunnel thing, I could put that building here, because you've got that path going through. So that means I could have that here, on this, coming up here, and then I could have the start of that tunnel going through there. Which makes sense as well, because you've got a hotel and everything. I just need to add the stickers, and then you've got the tunnel going underneath, coming out into the beach area. And then we've got all the modular buildings that can go here. And again, I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing, because I can do roads here, and then modulars, road, modulars, road, and then have the road coming all the way along. Then also I could put, it's just a road all the way along the front next to the train track, and build it in with each other on a plate. And then in between the modulars, I could in theory put brick built paths areas, so I can make them half a base plate wide steel instead of the roads, but then just have like the two paths, well, whole path all the way up. Then I could factor in like some trees, benches, stuff like that, all the way through. Maybe some little fountains, or I could even do like a little canal area going through each area. I would rather build the path going in between the buildings. I think it looks better. Or again, I could just do the roads. The roads are going to be cheaper because I have the roads here. I don't have to buy more pieces, and I could just generally just keep putting the roads up. But obviously it won't be there. You'd have a whole block. So have that road there, and then you'd have 4 modulars, then another road, then 4 modulars, and then another road. And again with modulars, I do have that corner, I have this corner, I have that corner. Got 3 corner buildings, which is a pain because I need more. But everyone wants more. But no, it doesn't look like a lot of room. But them modulars, I've had them out. They do fit. They do fit in that area. So it is quite good on that side of things. And also, I've only got one of the Ninjago sets at the moment. So in theory, I could still put some of these other buildings up there for the moment until I've got the Ninjago sets. Again, it's just when I can afford it, or it's just going to be a long time of getting all this completed. But again, the more time I'm spending on the city, the more time I'm enjoying it. So, and then in this area, don't worry, this is MDF's getting changed because I've got to get a bit to cover this. I don't want this as a gap. I can bring it over and it'll fit it, but there's no point. I have actually got other MDF that I could actually just cut and just put a sliver in. It's done. It's 18mm MDF. I mean, it's not going to do anything. But now I wanted the Christmas section. I did have it when I first did the city. I had it here, and that's what I mean. I've completely switched it over, and the reason why is because I can actually build up here instead of I can utilise the walls. So I've got one shelf up, made the staircase come up, and I've got the shelf there and the Christmas stuff there. Obviously, it's not all. It's all just chucked on here at the moment. But I'm going to be putting another shelf up here, and then I'm going to have a ski slope going up to this one, and then I'm probably going to put another shelf up here, so I can actually have the Christmas area going up the wall, and then I could sort of, I don't know, I could make little mountains going up. So like I've done this little mountainous area in the corner of the train as it's going round. Because it's just a dead area, isn't it? Like where you got the train going round, you've got that corner where you can't use it. So I've made just done a little snow area, a little mountain area, some animals, some Christmas trees. And I've got, I love this set. This was awesome, this there. And I've got some more Christmas stuff there. It's all Christmassy around here, and I've got the train track around here. And I've actually put the white 2x4 flat tiles on the train track again because it's snow. And in here, I'm going to be building like a little path and that. So it won't be just base plates, it will be covered in other stuff. And I've made this staircase so far. Simple that one. Yeah, made the staircase so far, so it's going up, it's working its way in. Just doing some ideas. This probably might be the final draft, but I was just trying something out and see what happens. But this is just going up and up and up. This isn't, so I don't utilise all this space. I may as well utilise the wall because it just makes sense to me. The Christmas sets aren't huge; they're all odd shapes, so I can put them on shelves. It's just easier, I find. So I wanted the Christmas area, well, festive season coming up, so I probably will be building on this a lot more at the end of the year, but I just need to start this. And I do have pieces at the moment, but obviously they're empty. And I've got loads. These are from all the pirate bags. Got a lot of vegetation, which I can get going. Oh no, that one's empty. And then I've got all this around here, a lot of that. So again, the Christmas area, I can do a lot of building. I've got all the light grey and the dark grey. And then I've got all these bins down here, forward plates, and in this one, I believe I can get ahead on the yeah, all that masonry. Yes. Absolutely full, so we'll get a lot moving. And then over in here I've still got loads to sort out. There's all bags full of it on the blue paint, and I've got loads of bag of rocks there, so I get a lot. I've got a lot to build, so. But yeah, that was my ideas of the Lego City so far. Let me know what you think and if you've got any ideas yourself. But yeah, cheers. I'll see you soon.